Today, my topic is over why I think zoos should prioritize conservation over entertainment. Imagine walking up to a glass enclosure and seeing a tiger pacing the same path over and over, not because it's fierce, but because it's stressed and bored. By the end of this speech, I want you to understand how entertainment-based zoos harm animals and why conservation-focused zoos are a better option for wildlife and for us. Zoos should prioritize conservation and animal welfare over entertainment because animals are healthier, species are better protected, and the public gets more meaningful education. First, I'll explain how entertainment-based zoos negatively affect animals' well-being. Second, I'll show how conservation-focused zoos protect endangered species. And finally, I'll explain how conservation-driven zoos provide stronger education for the public. Animals in entertainment-centered zoos face daily stress because they live in small, unnatural enclosures. According to National Geographic, many animals show stereotypic behaviors like pacing or head bobbing, which are signs of psychological distress. These behaviors don't happen in the wild. They happen because animals are bored, stressed, or deprived of mental stimulation. This is an example of wildlife animals in an enclosed space. Another problem is that captivity suppresses their natural instincts. When animals are trained to perform tricks or constantly displayed for crowds, they lose the behaviors they would normally use to survive. And finally, many exhibits are designed to entertain visitors rather than support animal health. Instead of natural habitat layouts, animals are often placed where people can see them most clearly, even if that space is too small or unnatural. Conservation-focused zoos protect endangered species, unlike entertainment zoos. Conservation-focused zoos use their resources to protect wildlife. According to World Wildlife Fund, zoos and aquariums play an important role in fighting species extinction through breeding programs, habitat support, and scientific research. These programs help save species like the California condor and the black-footed ferret. This is the California condor, one of the species saved through conservation breeding programs. Conservation zoos also rehabilitate injured animals. While not every animal can return to the wild, these programs give many endangered species another chance. And most importantly, conservation zoos partner with scientists, governments, and other organizations to protect habitats around the world. Their goal isn't entertainment, it's long-term survival. Conservation-based zoos provide better education. When zoos focus on conservation, visitors actually learn something meaningful. Instead of just watching animals perform or lie around in small spaces, people learn about ecosystems, habitat, and environmental threats. The Humane Society explains that entertainment zoos often mislead visitors by showing animals in unnatural conditions. In contrast, conservation-driven zoos teach the truth about wildlife and inspire people to protect it. Education programs in conservation zoos encourage kids and adults to support wildlife protection efforts, donate to conservation, and understand how their actions affect the planet. Zoos should not be places where animals are displayed for our entertainment. They should be places where wildlife is protected, rehabilitated, and understood. Entertainment-based zoos harm animals. Conservation-focused zoos protect endangered species. And conservation-centered zoos or conservation-centered education has a deeper impact on the public. Animals deserve more than to be part of a show. This is SeaWorld. They use animals for performance and entertainment purposes. And this right here is an example of the San Diego Zoo that's conservation focused. They run breeding programs for endangered species, protect habitats, and educate the public rather than displaying them for entertainment. So now that you've heard what really happens behind the scenes, do you want zoos to keep entertaining us or to actually protect the animals they claim to care about? Thank you.